Anand Priya? All right, Anand Priya, what do you see here?
According to me, actually, he is in some kind of fear that something is hanging above his head. He don't know what is going to happen about it. He just.
Anand Priya?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
That's the live, from somebody's account. I think Pramodji's account.
Okay. Should I repeat, ma'am?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, according to me, something is hanging above his head. He's in a fear what would happen next. Just he's having a look at the things what is above his
Now, how
head.
do you relate with this?
This. No more idea, ma'am.
What is hanging about your head? Which is giving you, fear of some sort.
Sorry, I couldn't relate with me.
Oh, okay, you couldn't relate it with yourself. All right. Chaitanya?
In olden days, we used to call it dangling a carrot. Today, they are dangling a donut. It's never going to reach you. That's it.
So what's dangling for you?
Nothing is dangling for me, but I see a lot of things dangling for my clients. So some of them are living their pipe dreams of doing some things that they are not likely to do. That's all.
Nice, nice. Vijay Kumar, would you want to share?
Yeah, I feel keep eye on the opportunity knocking at you.
Oh, this is an opportunity knocking at you. Okay. Like Anand Priya said, gift. Prabhakar ji said gift. Yeah.
Yes.
So what do you see here?
Nothing as of now. I don't have anything. Let me see.
Okay, all right. So what I see here is that we all have dreams where we want to be. So that dream is always somewhere in our head and it's dangling there. It's waiting for us to reach out and get it. So that donut there is our dream. And the man is wondering, how can I achieve it? And it's not too close, not too far away. So he does feel that he can get his hands over it. But at the same time, he does need to strategize. It's not as easy also. So this is what I see. And in my life, my work is this way. I have goals every time. And I feel like that I need to reach out to it a little more every time and then grab it. This is what I see. Thank you for your participation. Let's go further. So, an online network.
You want to say something? You have raised your hand.
I'm constantly talking. Okay, I'm lowering my hand also. So TCC, the Coach Circle, is an online networking community for coaches, trainers, educators, career counselors, and mental health professionals. Why should you network? To connect with like-minded people, to collaborate, to get contacts, to give contacts, and build your brand worldwide. The Coach Circle was started in November 2022, and Pramod K, digital automation coach and entrepreneur, and author Sapna Narayan, professional communication coach, English expert and entrepreneur. We got on a mission to create an open, globally connected, secure, and trustworthy networking community for all of us to benefit from. What is the culture that we are trying to build here? To be present in all meetings. The videos should be on, to be on time to benefit, and to support each other on social media. Our goal is to become 150-member community by 31st of December. We have members from India, UAE, and Bangladesh at present. And a disclaimer, the Coach Circle TCC is responsible for connecting people across the globe to enable your growth. However, we do not take responsibility of any activity, dispute, or financial transaction undertaken by the members or between members. Let's go live with our 30-second introduction. We'll again start with Vibhakar ji. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Good evening, all. I am Vibhakar Ramtirthakar from Pune, Maharashtra, India. I am an HR consultant. And in HR, there are many things out of which I deal in three. One is the relationship between employer and employee, how to keep them good. Secondly, personality analysis, which helps any individual at any stage. And thirdly, POSH activity, that is prevention of sexual harassment. Nowadays, women are feeling more safe because of this act, but still there are instances where they are harassed. So I advise managements on this, how to handle it. The services I offer are for all individuals and then MSMEs or any industry where women are working. That is my target. Thank you, Vibhakar Ramtirthakar.
Thank you, Vibhakarji. Let's go to Anand Priya.
Yeah, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Ananda Priya, Siddha physician. I'm from Tamil Nadu and currently residing at JSW Township, Bellary. I'm running my home clinic and conducting yoga classes on disease, yoga for diseases. Thank you.
Yoga for diseases. Nice.
Yeah.
Chaitanya?
Hi, my name is Chaitanya. I'm a digital transformation coach. I live in Bangalore, India. So I help organizations go online and make sure that they build their pipelines online. So target audience, companies that have fire in the belly and with a revenue between 50 crores to 500 crores are my ideal audience. Connect me with MSMEs who work in this space. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chaitanya. Pramodji? Okay, Vijay Kumar, sorry. Vijay? Would you want to introduce
Hi.
yourself?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vijay Kumar Devarajan. I'm basically hail from Chennai. I live in London for the last 20 years. I'm advocate by profession. I'm a legal and business consultant in the UK. Basically, I'll help business to set up in UK and then scale up thereafter. Currently, I'm doing around 3 businesses, 2 from India, 1 from Dubai. It's been set up in the process in UK, and the process of setting up and scaling up is on the process. So if anyone wish to connect with anyone in UK or across the world, please be in touch with me. Thank you.
Wonderful, Vijay. And Pramodji?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Pramod. I am a digital automation coach. I help coaches, educators, career counselors, and solo business owners get leads consistently and grow their email subscribers from 0 to 500 in just 30 days using my 5-step lead funnel. And I am from Bangalore. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Pramodji, and everyone else. This is Coach and author Sapna Narayan. I'm a professional communication coach and English expert, and I help individuals and organizations to grow through practices of communications and strategies. And I come from India, and in India, I'm in Karnataka. The services which I offer are fluent English when people are struggling with their English. I also help them with their written English and authoring. Of late, I am touching the young ones to become authors. So my target audience is anyone from the age of 20 to 45, and of course, school-going kids as of now. Thank you. Let's go further. All right. So we have a member presentation, and it's my presentation today. The topic is 10 communication hacks to boost sales. But before that, let us take a picture. I'm going to stop sharing. Today it's Ram Navami. Unfortunately, people are busy. In India, we have too many festivals. Yeah. And especially last 2 months, we've only been in a festive mood, whether it's Ugadi or Eid or today Ram Navami. So something or the other is happening. Of course, the entire month of Ramzan. You saying something, Pramodji?
No, I done. I took photos, I said.
Acha, okay. So I'm going to share my screen for you. All right, so this is what we are going to do today. 10 communication hacks to boost sales. Every time you speak, you are trying to sell something. It may be your idea, it may be yourself, it may be your organization, something. If you notice, every time you speak, you are selling something from your end. And to sell something, you need to talk, you need to communicate, and communication can be done in various ways. But we are not going to get into that part. What we are going to talk about today are the communication hacks to boost sales. How to present, what to present, and how to speak and what to speak to boost your sales. We'll dive straight into it. And in the end, we are going to get into a discussion mode and see how many communication hacks we've actually been using in our lives without realizing that it's a hack, right? Hack number 1, reciprocity. Now, what is reciprocity? People are more likely to say yes to those who have given them something first. Every time we, as coaches, when we are launching a course or something, we are giving people something for free. It may be very little, but valuables. And when we have given them something, nobody forgets you if they have liked something that you've given. A gift that you have received from someone is always appreciated and loved. And gift, as you know, is always free. So people, when they receive something free from you in the form of a gift, they are more likely to say yes to anything that you may have to offer or sell to them. They may simply just like you. You know, you've given me a wonderful gift. I like you. I will not forget you, right? As simple as that. Let's get into us. You know, there are societies and organizations who actually use all of this. We've all heard about Hare Krishna Society. What these people do is, in the airport itself, what they do is they give flowers to people. And when they give out flowers, before asking a donation, they are more likely to get the donation. They will not go begging, as in, you know, please give us a donation, please. No, they don't do that. Instead, they give flowers. You know, they have done some puja, something, and they'll give you flowers, and then you are more likely to give some donation and not just walk off with those flowers. So this is reciprocity. Another example can be a real estate agent. What would he do? He will probably, give you valuable information, for free home evaluation. You know, we will come in valuation for your home. He will do it, and you will become a potential client. You are more likely to go to him to buy stuff, to buy property than anyone else. So every time you want to buy a property, this fellow will strike in your head first. Also, I'll give you an example of McDonald's. What McDonald's did was they wanted to boost their sales. So they said, saying thank you is a very good way to boost sales. How would they say thank you? They decided they would give a balloon to people and say thank you to them. So people would come in, order, and when they go, they pay the bill, they get a balloon. and they walk out with this balloon. But nothing happened to the sales. It remained just the same. Now they thought of a different strategy. And what was this strategy? Instead of giving a thank you balloon, they started giving them a welcome balloon. So the moment you walk in, you get a balloon, you smile, you feel happy, yeah, and then you buy. So their sales went up dramatically by just changing this little strategy. And this is a very amazing example of reciprocity. They were giving a balloon in the end. The only thing they started doing is they started giving it in the beginning. And people actually bought more food from McDonald's. So we can also do the same. We'll discuss this part later. Who can do what? Second hack is commitment and consistency. What happens is, once someone has made a commitment, they're more likely to stick to it. Even if the initial commitment was small. Very simple to understand. Suppose I want to talk to you, and I just say, Vibhakarji, I want to have a conversation with you. You say, yeah, talk to me anytime. The matter will drop there itself. I might not get to him, he will not get to me. But the moment I say, okay, fantastic, when should I book the calendar to talk to you? Would a Wednesday be okay? No, we have TCC meeting. Would Tuesday be okay with you? Yes, fine. What time? 8 o'clock. So I'm booking my calendar to talk to you. The moment I say this, there is a commitment not only from my end, but from his end also. Now he remembers Tuesday, 8 o'clock, he has to connect with Sapna, or Sapna will be connecting with him, either ways. Yeah. And even if it's a small commitment, you can easily break it. But once a commitment is made, it is not very easy to break. Example of Chinese prisoners of war who, after making minor confessions, were more likely to make larger and more significant confessions. So what would happen is, these people would give some small information, thinking that it's no big deal. Okay, it's not really going to harm my country. But once that floodgate opens even a little bit, it forces itself open. And their commitment to them becomes larger. They keep on giving more and more information. Another example would be, a salesperson might start a conversation with a potential customer by asking a small favor. We've all gone to malls, right? And in the malls, you have these girls with makeup. So they will be like, come, we'll do some makeup for you. And you would be like, oh, wow, wonderful. And they do some little makeup for you and you're very happy. And you are more likely to go and buy that product. Oh, acha, okay, I like this lipstick color. Do you have another color? I'll try this also. And eventually you end up buying something. Similarly, with people who are selling perfume, they'll just come with the bottle to you and spray something on your hand. You'll smell it and you're going to say something. You will say something. Yeah. So what are they doing? They are, they're asking for a small favor. Just try this, smell this and give us a feedback. Do you like this or not? And only, oh, okay, what do I have to lose? I just get some perfume on my wrist, which is nice. And when they do this, they'll ask you, how was it? You give a small feedback and then you get sucked into it. Because you go home with that smell, or you go home with that lipstick, or whatever it is. Right? So it's the commitment and consistency. You lage raho. Be at it. The third hack would be social proof. People tend to follow the actions of others, especially in uncertain situations. Suppose your family wants to go out for dinner. You go onto the highway, you have decided you'll go to a dhaba and the family is going to have dinner there. There are two motels across the road, right? And you don't know any of it. You see one hotel, restaurant, dhaba with a lot of cars parked outside. And the other one does not have as many cars, one or two only. Where are you likely to go? You're likely to go to the restaurant which has got a lot of cars parked outside. What is that? Social proof. For you, it makes no difference because you don't know which restaurant has great food or is offering great food or service. Nothing. Everything remains the same. But you have followed the crowd. Right? So people are more likely to stare at the sky when others around them are also staring, even if there's nothing to see. Just imagine you are in the marketplace and you're looking up, right? At the stars, just looking up at the sky. And notice how many people will come and start looking up also. They also want to see what is up there. Although there's absolutely nothing. So they follow. If there are 4 or 5 people looking up, there will be some 10 more people standing and looking up, right? An online retailer, people who sell online, might display customer reviews and ratings prominently on their product pages to show potential buyers that others have purchased and enjoyed the product. This is a very something which I know, but I have not really practiced. It's been there in my head and I've just been procrastinating. In any website, let the people know not your services first or what you're offering. Let them go through some testimonials, a little bit about you, and then take them to the services that you're offering and the price and everything else. Why? Because once they've heard the testimonial, they're in a positive frame about you. They have heard others speaking well of you, of your services. So what do? They just, they start following them unknowingly. And then once they have heard the testimonial, they see, oh, okay, this person is an author. Oh, this person is a coach. Oh, this person. Oh, now all that is gone into the positive box. And then when you tell them this is my service or this is the cost or this is what you need to do, they will do it. So social proof. We all know how important testimonials are, right? Going to the 4th hack. Is this working for you guys? Is this making sense? If 1, 2, 3 has made sense, do type in the chat box 1, 2, 3. Let's see if it is working for you. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Pramodji says 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. So it's making sense to you. I'm glad. The 4th hack is authority. People are more likely to comply with requests from an authority figures. When Narendra Modi tells us to do something, thali bajao. COVID, maybe we've all done that, right? He said, itne baje aao, balcony mein aao, thali bajao. Thali bajane se, does COVID go with that? It does not go. But we follow people who are in that position, in authoritative position. Hum sab ne thali bajaya. Very excited, right? You remember those days. And we also have Amitabh Bachchan. You know, he talks about giving polio drops to your children. He does not need to do that. But because he is an authority, when he says something, people listen. And also, Amitabh Bachchan tells you to use Navratna Tel on your hair, which I don't really think he uses. Or have Shah Rukh Khan and this guy, Ajay Devgan, they have Vimal Ilaichi running all around London. So these are people in authority who influence us. And we are more likely to follow them. First of all, I have not forgotten those ads because these guys are there. And same goes for all of you. There was this Milgram experiment, you know, where participants were willing to administer what they believed to be painful electric shocks. So to others. And they did it only because a person in authority asked them to do it. जाके किसी को शौक देना है. लेने वाला भी ले रहा था. You know why? Because the person in authority was saying so, and देने वाला भी दे रहा था. So the person who were to administer the shock, they were also doing it. Why? Made no sense. But just because somebody in authority asked them to do, they looked up at them. Also, when you have these white coat guys telling you to use Lifebuoy soap, to have a bath or a Dettol soap, you believe them. Even in your head, you know that this is, he's not a doctor, he's just an actor. But that white coat talks about the authority the person has in healthcare. And you believe it and you follow him. Hack number 5. People are more likely to say yes to those they know and like. If Anand Priya has joined TCC, that's because she knows me. She probably likes me. Yeah. If XYZ would have said join TCC, she probably wouldn't even have heard about what they had to say. And we do this a lot. A Tamil person telling something to a Tamil person to do, they will do it. Because they feel that connection. Oh, he is one of us. Right? A black person is more likely to listen to a black person. And we have our entire politics which is based on it. We have the Netas, somebody who's a Dalit, somebody who's this, somebody who's that, talking to their people to vote for himself or other people. Why would people, do they know them? Nobody knows them. But it's just they like the person because they feel that that person belongs to them. Oh, Bihar ka hai, he's a Bihari. Oh, he's talking like a Bihari. I'm a Bihari and I'm also going to give vote to this person. The entire politics is based on this kind of selling. Tupperware parties. We all know Tupperware plastic wares. Yes. So Tupperware was sold not from shops, but through women, men. They would have these pieces in their house. They would throw a party. And people who would attend those parties, they were more likely to buy these products. Why? Because first part, a party is thrown by someone, you have been invited. You feel nice about being invited somewhere. You feel special. Then that person is giving you a good time. Then that person is also feeding you. It's a party. What do you do in the end? You buy Tupperware and you walk off. So that was the concept behind it. A salesperson might say spend time building a rapport with potential client to find something in common. So we also do this, no? Oh, I'm also from Pune. Oh, yes, I'm from Bangalore. We do that, no? And that is where we get this connection. We feel the connection. And even I do that. So I studied in Jamshedpur, I studied from Sacred Heart Convent. Oh, you're from convent. Oh, even I'm from convent. There, that's where the connection is built. Now you can just continue and talk. And they are more likely to listen to you and buy from you. 6th hack, scarcity. We all know this. People assign more value to things that are scarce or limited in availability. Limited time offers or exclusive deals can leverage this principle effectively. How many times we've gone for exclusive deals? Have you ever gone to a restaurant and ordered the specialty of that restaurant? Suppose you've gone to Hayat, so Hayat special or chef's recommended dish. You must have ordered. Why do you order that? Because you feel that this is special and you also feel that this is available only today only. At times they say it's available just today. You go and buy it. You want to try it. So limited time offers, we have cars, limited edition. People go and buy those limited edition cars and everything. An airline might promote their tickets. They would say that we have limited time sale and you can buy your tickets and we have limited number of seats. you're going to get it at a discount. People just lap it up because they don't want to pay more later on. They, even if they're on the fence, they jump and buy. Hack number 7. Are you getting tired? Are you picking up? All right. Unity. People are more likely to be persuaded by those who they perceive to be similar to themselves. What would this mean? So when you have these, advertisements, they use imagery and language to create a sense of unity between sellers and the buyers, leading to increased persuasion. Let me give you an example of Boost. Boost is the secret of my energy, right? So you see this mother who wants the child to, be very competitive, and she gives him Boost, and then both of them race, and eventually he wins the race. But when we get these medals, national medals, where are these Boost drinking individuals? Are they there? They're not there at all. So you feel, oh yes, I'm also, because the mother is the one who buys Boost for the child, and they're touching on her emotion to want to see the child exceed and be energetic. That is what they're playing on. You feel the same and you go and buy Boost. An advertisement for fitness product will feature images from people from diverse background using products and emphasizing the idea of fitness is common goal that unites people regardless of their differences. So everybody can become fit. So they get this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, everybody to talk about how that gym or that product has helped them to reduce or become fitter, right? 8th, we are closing the end of it. We are on the 8th one, contrast principle. We have all seen something like this. When you've gone to buy a course or something, you have seen 5,000, it's struck, that amount is struck. And then there is a smaller amount. So when you see that amount and this amount, you're more likely to feel, oh, okay. This contrast, you feel that contrast and you feel the actual amount which you need to pay is way less than what you should be paying. So this is what discount is all about. 50% discount. Oh dear, this dress is available. It's for 5,000, but I'm getting it only for 1,000. Wow. You jump and you buy it, right? So they perceive things differently when the contrast is shown. A man selling an expensive suit who first shows the buyer an even more expensive suit. So he sees this very expensive suit and the buyer obviously likes it, but feels it's expensive. Maybe, it's too expensive for me to buy. But now he has already decided that he wants to buy it, but he can't afford it. So when you show the other suit, which is reasonably priced, now he feels that this price is fine. I can buy it now. And he goes and buys it. This is the contrasting pricing, which is shown to them first. So he feels that, okay, I wanted to buy that, but it's beyond my reach, but I can buy this one. This one is within the reach. Now he's not thinking about whether he wants to buy or not. Now he's thinking about whether he can afford to buy or not. And this is affordable and he picks it up. A salesperson, again, in a furniture store might show a very expensive sofa and then will show a moderately priced one. So the second option seems much better. We have all seen in our courses, we always strike with, it's not for 5,000, it is not for 4,000, it is not for 2,000, it is only for 500. Oh, wow. Only 500? You buy it. You feel that contrast. Okay, making sense? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, making sense to you? All right, I'm not going to ask you to write 4, 5, 6, but I can see Anand Priya's smile and Vivakar's smile and Chaitanya's yawn. because he knows all of it. Let's continue. The ninth one, consensus. People look to the action of others to determine their own. Yeah. Hotel guests were more likely to reuse towels if they were told that the majority of guests did so, highlighting the power of consensus in influencing behavior. What happens, hotels have a lot of towels and people soil a lot of towels. So you have a bath once and you just throw it into washing, but you can just dry that towel and use it again, right? So when the hotel if the hotel tells you, please reuse the towel, you're not going to like it. You'll be like, I have paid for it. You are bound to give me another towel, things like that. But if you just let them know that most of our esteemed guests reuse their towel, when you let them know this, you feel obliged. Oh, okay, maybe even I should use it. So you feel that, okay, this is something which is right to do, something right that I should be doing. And a restaurant might display a sign that says, join the thousands of satisfied customers who have tried our award-winning dishes. You have heard the word award-winning dish, and then you've heard thousands of satisfied customers. So this encourages the diner to choose their establishment based on positive experiences of others. So you are telling them others' experiences and you go for it. Similarly for the movies also, people come out of the movie theater and these people are just pushing mics into their mouth to tell them what they feel about it. They say it's fantastic, fantastic. We see 5 people saying fantastic. We also go buy the ticket and we watch that movie and we hate that movie most of the time. So our decision is dependent on others, what a lot of others feel about that product. You saying something, Anandpriya? You're on mute. Coming to the last point, last hack, which is embedded commands. What are you doing in this case is you're making suggestions. You're putting ideas into their head. Very subtly, not directly. So by embedding commands or suggestions within a statement, one can subtly influence others' behavior. Subtly means without them realizing. What happens is, a car salesman, what does he say? If you test drive this car, you'll experience how smooth it rides. Subtly encouraging the potential buyer to test drive the car. To see the smoothness, he will test drive it. And his focus will be on feeling the smoothness because this has been put into his head. He does not focus on other things. Just because he's been told to feel the smoothness in the test drive, he does that. You're pushing things in, right? A tech company might advertise a new smartphone by saying, discover how much more efficient your life can be with our latest model, subtly suggesting that purchasing the phone will lead to increased efficiency and improved life quality. Why do we buy Apple products? They say it's very secure. How do we know security? Have we experienced it? No. It's a general thing and it's been told to us by Apple that security is their major concern and they look into security of data to the most. So now we believe that any Apple product is the most secure device you can have. But my Facebook has got hacked. Your WhatsApp will get hacked. Things do happen, but it's been put into your head very, very subtly. This brings us to the end of the 10 hacks which I have for you. And I'll tell you where I got this inspiration from. This is the book which I want to read. I haven't read it yet. It's there on my to read book. To Sell is Human, The Surprising Truth About Moving Others. This is something which I want to read. I haven't read. But How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I love this book. hugely influenced by this book and influenced The Psychology of Persuasion by Robert B. Cialdini. This is one of my favorites. Most of it is from these books, the last two books. I would walk and I would listen. I listen to the audiobooks. So every time I walk, I listen to audiobooks and I pick up these things. And I really wanted to do a presentation because it talks a lot about how you should communicate, what should you utilize in your communication. Now we'll just summarize the whole thing, and I want you to be talking as well in this. The first one was reciprocity. I want you to unmute yourself and let me know if you want to share something to this tune. Have you ever experienced reciprocity from your end or somebody else's end? Vibhakarji, you've unmuted yourself. Do you want to share?
The other principle like this is givers gain. If you give anything, service, product, this thing, givers gain. You give first, then you get it.
Yes. So do you practice this?
Yes.
What do you give?
I first explain to them what is their benefit in this and what I have done, how it has benefited others. Some of
No,
your
that's not
people-
reciprocity. That's not reciprocity.
No, that is not reciprocity. I just
I'm
said
talking about this. I'm talking about reciprocity.
particularly about this.
Yes. We'll talk about each of them. Pramodji does a lot of this. Pramodji, if you could share.
Yes, with my personal coaching also, and in my computer coaching center, we follow very simple principle. The moment someone comes for inquiry, first we offer them a water. So we'll offer them a water. Once they have a water, then we will start the inquiry process. Immediately, we will not jump in and ask, what do you want? Which course you want to join? No. And particularly in the summer, we offer buttermilk during April and May, these 2 months. Rest of the months, we offer only plain water.
Lovely. So you make them feel nice.
Nice
then
and
they are more
comfortable. Nice and comfortable.
Nice and comfortable.
Yeah.
If we have very few today, so you can just raise your hand in case you want to add here. And I'll go to the next one. Let's see. Commitment and consistency. Has anyone done anything in here? I told you what I do. The moment I talk about, okay, Sonia wants to say.
Hi,
Yes,
Sapna.
Sonia.
Hi, everyone. So happy to be here. It has been a long time since I connected with all of you on
We miss you
TCC.
all.
Yeah, a bit sorry about that. Was held up in some of the programs, so it is very difficult for me to come quite often. But here I hadn't heard everything. But what I would say about reciprocity is that I'm also trying to practice it. How is that whenever somebody is attending my course or buying crystals from me, I make sure that I give them some bonus in the form of a course or something like that. So that I also feel happy and I try to make my customers feel happy. This is one thing which I have started, doing. Thank you.
Try giving them the bonus before. That was the point which I was making in the presentation. Not after. Give the bonus before. It's just a bonus. So you are already ready to give it to everyone. Yeah. All right. Commitment and consistency. Anybody wants to share anything? Pramodji has been very consistent with his sessions, pre-sessions, and he's stuck to his timing, and commitment always pays. Chaitanya has been amazingly consistent on LinkedIn. His presence is there. People know that in case they want to see him, they just need to be on LinkedIn. So the consistency here works and the commitment is there because you are available there. Even though Chaitanya could not think of this, but I can, I know you guys so well. The third one is social proof. Have you ever gone after social proof or you made use of this hack?
Yeah. So what I do sometimes is I get one of my clients to talk to the customer straight, even before I go. And then there's no more talking.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. Thank you. Vibhakarji. You're on mute.
When someone inquires with me about my past program, I just tell them, you send me your email ID. I will send you the reviews that I have got. It is a 15-page document. So what others say about this?
Lovely, lovely. You know what I do? So I have my batches running for Fluent English. I allow my students, my participants of the previous batch to join the next batch for free. So when they come and when they speak, and there's a, they are obviously way better off than the new ones who've just come, right? And when they see, oh, this is the change in this person, and I make sure and I let them know, okay, this person is a past participant and is here to revise, and they see the difference between them and her. And this is the social proof which they get immediately. I don't have to even tell them. Everybody is happy in this case. They are happy that they get to revise for free, live classes again. I'm happy with the social proof. The new ones are happy to know where they can reach. Next one is authority. Has anyone used authority?
Yeah, so what I sometimes do again is that there are two very powerful infographics that I've created in Deloitte. One is called the Modern Learner. You can Google for it. Deloitte made more than $20 billion out of that graphic. So in the credits, my name is there. So I show them the original graphic. Second one, I have, no, if need be, I can have one person who has retired from the Chief Minister Peshi to have a conversation, if need be, if it comes to that level.
Minister what?
So, and most of them, most of the time it works. So,
what did you say? Chief Minister something?
Chief Minister's office, an IAS officer retired from Chief Minister's office to show if I have the organization skills. And then usually no more questions asked. But these are to be used sparingly because you cannot show your authority everywhere, you will dilute it. So,
yes. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Wonderful. Next, we have what we learned was liking, people liking you. Just liking you. Has anyone experienced anything like this? So I used to be known as Clubhouse Queen once upon a time, audio event. And my event used to be rocking, I would say. And now, I mean, I used to be there. I never knew these people. They also had fake names, everything. But those days I did connect with few people and those numbers I had saved. Now, when I collated all my learners into one group, these people are, they're buying immediately because they liked me then. And they feel very happy that I've added them to this group where they're able to communicate with me and, get into the courses, the batches. So this was a new thing which I realized just day before yesterday. So somebody from Dubai calls up to learn for session, somebody going to UK is doing, so they liked me then, I didn't realize it. But when I added them to the group, they are like very happy to actually buy. Scarcity. How many of us have used scarcity? Pramodji has used scarcity. Another 10 days, another 9 days. We've done this, right? We've seen this for sure. Puja, Durga Puja, Diwali sale, another 5 days, another 10 days. Amazon does so much of this. And we jump and buy stuff. Then you have these Black Friday sales abroad. People are waiting for that day where they feel that they are getting things so cheap. But actually, it's all economics. These people sell in volumes on those days and make more money, right?
So the other thing that you can do here, Sapna, is give them a limited time offer. If you sign up today, this is the cost. Tomorrow the price is changing.
Yeah,
And they will say we will consider. They'll ask us to write a proposal. Right now I'm very happy saying you please don't come back. I know you will not come back, and I don't want to waste one minute writing a proposal. If you can't understand me when I'm talking to you live, it is very unlikely you will understand my written language. So let's not worry about it. And most of the time it converts.
It converts. Yes. See? Scarcity. Absolutely. You know, most of the time, why doing these presentations are important, you know, in our niche, we know a lot of things, but we don't apply everything, you know. It's not that I don't know scarcity. It's not that I don't know liking. It's a new realization. I know it, but it helps just to go through this, do something, and it helps you to refresh everything for yourself and just to help others also in the community. Seventh one, unity. You feel that this person belongs to me, mere jaat ka hai, mere biradri ka hai, mere profession ka hai, you know, things like that. And then contrasting principle. It's a very good example, you know. If you go to, if you are stepping out of the airport or going into the airport, rather stepping out, you will have these cafes, little cafes, kiosks, where they sell coffee. Now they will ask you whether you want medium coffee, you want small, medium, or large coffee. Do you know the amount in all these three glasses is the same? Nothing changes. You tend to not buy the small, you tend not to buy the large, you tend to buy the medium. But the amount of coffee in the small cup is the same as the next one. The entire play is about the girth, the circumference of that glass. You'll be surprised to know that it's just the same. The glass looks huge, the large one looks huge. This one looks this much, and the smaller one looks small. But the smaller one is chauda, is, you know, broader. And you use this contrasting principle, and you tend to buy the middle one. Kam bhi nahi peena hai, zyada bhi nahi lena hai. So you're happy paying for the small amount, and you're paying more for the small amount that you're getting, small ka amount. Consensus. We get consensus from people and embedded commands. What I do, you will get fluent within 30 days. They're like, wow, itna saal se to hua nahi. Abhi 30 days mein hum fluent ho jayenge. You will see results in 30 days. I'm not saying you will get all the results. You will start seeing the result is what I need to say. So you push things subtly into it. I did not know I was doing all of this till I actually made this PPT. That, oh, I'm using this, I'm using this, I'm using this. Who has been using embedded commands? Has anyone been using? Maybe you should, right? All right. So I want from you all in the chat box very quickly, write the numbers which you would want to apply. Something new that you would want to apply in your sales. You can just write the numbers. That should be good enough. Chaitanya, did you write 7, 9, 10 just now? Achha, 7 is unity, 9 is consensus, and 10 is embedded. Okay. Vibhakarji, all is very general thing. Unless you specify, you will not know what to do. It's not for me, it's basically for you. Pramodji, 8 and 4. Authority and contrast principle. Yes. Anand Priya, 3. Social proof. Yes, Anand Priya. So if you're doing yoga, let these people talk on video. Let them give you a testimonial.
Yeah, I'll make it work.
Yeah? You know I've done that with you, right? So do it. You're giving service and you're doing it for free, if I understand. Free to testimonial you should pick up.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. Sonia, 2, 4, and 6. Commitment and consistency. 4 is authority and 6 is scarcity. Yeah. I think I have to use scarcity. Embedded thing, I think I'm already doing. Authority, I'm an authority. They see me as an authority. So I think scarcity is something which I really have to do. Liking, I always do. So if somebody says I'm from Rajasthan, I said, oh, mera Nanihal to Rajasthan hai, Siroi hai. I'm not lying, but I'm using the facts. Oh, मैं बिहार से. Okay, I'm from Tatanagar. I'm from Jamshedpur. बिहार से. हम कर्नाटक है. हम कहाँ से? कर्नाटक. अरे मैं तो कर्नाटक में हूँ. You know? So, and if they say Varanasi, oh, I've studied from BHU.
F3 Prakhar Sinha,
Right? So you have to build that connection immediately. Anything. I'm a mother. What do you do? I'm a housewife. Are you a mother? Yes. Oh, I'm a mother of 2 also. Some connection. So I do this a lot. I did not know this is what I was doing, but